Hello everyone, and these free guitar chart videos here. I've been working a little bit on setting the recording up on a different computer that has an upgraded app system because the other one simply stopped working, and it'll be working again, but you know how it is. So I switched over to the other computer. When I set this up, I did some preliminary setups, and about 30 seconds on that is up. So we're going to continue on, and I have to put the webcam. I'm using a different webcam, so I have to kind of put it in a different angle. I have a brand new chart 397. Reroute any modal pattern, apply offset, and branch off anywhere while staying in the key of the song. That's OFF of the song. That P was a typo. So what are we doing here? Well, I actually had an opportunity to bring the previous chart on, but I'm not going to do that right now because it's partially obscured up there. So we're kind of working this lesson on what we have, and it's a pretty good thing what we have. So let's see what we need to know. What are we trying to do, and what do we need to know to do it? What to know. Not need to know. What to know. There you are. I'm looking down. I'm still looking down, and I have the webcam up here where you're going to actually see my fingers playing the piano. So what do we want to do in this lesson is perform branch offs from the modal pattern. Branch offs using the branch off pattern in the modal scales. So what to know? Know the long and short patterns, and know the offsets for each mode. Keep count of each new root scale degrees as you play, and apply offset relative the offset relative to the bass root to each one of your branches. So no matter how many times you branch off, the offset to the new pattern that governs the new pattern, that determines the new pattern, is still going to be the same offset as the mode that you're playing, the pattern mode. So the pattern is the mode. Okay, so let's kind of look at these patterns here. Here's a Mixolydian pattern, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and its offset is -3, because when you start at root here, go down 3, and you're at your Mixolydian pattern. How about that? So that offset's -3, and of course root 2, 3 is an offset of 0. And the Lydian pattern, this is Mixolydian, the Lydian pattern has an offset of +3. So if you're starting here on C, this is our C. Let's do it on guitar. Hopefully you can see this. You know, it's the same me. I just look a little pale because it took me like almost an hour to set this up. And obviously I wanted to devote about that long to doing the video, right? So hopefully we're going to have it up high enough for you. We'll work on that. So I'm going to play this pattern. Here we have our 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root 2, and then up the tuning third. So we're up 1 fret for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root, and then 2, 3, 4, because you have 6 strings and 7 patterns. Now the reason why I don't draw the tuning third on the pattern is because it depends on where you start the pattern, and then you just build it up again. You just build it up again, right? And so this goes on top of here also. We kind of fit it in there, right? We want to fit it in, fit it on there. Okay, so this is how, this is how I do it with Earphin View. And believe it or not, I didn't like the way your venue worked at first, but now, you know, I had to learn how to use it. So there, the pattern just continues on, continues on, continues on. Okay. So we should be able to hit pause here, and it's not pausing. Okay, we don't have a pause function working at the